In the scale used on a blueprint, 1/2 inch represents 3 feet. Blueprint is a key word. That's important. Scale is a key word. On the blueprint, what is the length of the room with an actual length of 15 feet? So what is the length is going to be my question. If we know that the actual length is 15 feet. All right, so we are solving for what here? It says, what is the length of a room? Length of the room. It gives us feet, which means it's asking us for inches. So that when we're thinking about the comparisons of a drawing of a blueprint and a real house, inches is going to be the blueprint. So the length of the room on the blueprint. Now, when we write things with scale, we need to be sure that we write units in our proportion. So write that down. Write units in your proportion. Another thing that is very important is that you need to identify that scale, and that has to go together. I highly recommend that you put that on the left side of your proportion. So put your scale down first. So our scale here is 1/2 of an inch represents 3 feet. That is my scale. So the first thing that we're going to do there is identify the scale. Once you know your scale, you're going to set up your proportion with labels. I'm going to put that in all caps, with labels. And then to solve it, we're going to cross multiply and then divide. So let's do that. Let's finish filling in our proportion here. If this is inches and feet, then on our second half of our proportion, we can use what we know. And it asks us about 15 feet. So looking at that proportion, the way it's written, 15 is going to go on the bottom with the unit of feet. So this is our unknown. Let's get into our cross multiply. 3 times x equals 1/2 times 15. Lovely fractions. 1/2 times 15 means half of 15. We can even turn that into a decimal if we want and say 15 times 0.5, and we should get 7.5, but half of 15 is 7.5. So that's going to be 7.5. All right, so we've done that part. Now, 3 times something is 7.5. That's not a whole number. That's not an easy calculation in our head. So let's go ahead and divide that out. 3 times something means opposite operations is division. So 3 goes into 7.5. 3 goes into 7 2 times. Subtract, bring that down. And 3 goes into 15 5 times. So x equals 2.5, and our unit is inches. There's our solution.